I was just thanking the YouTube gods for blessing me, a no-name YouTuber, and making one of my videos go viral. And thank you too if you've been watching. 1 month ago, I made a crappy video on one of my early game strategies for camping prison and killing people and getting a lot of good gear in the early game. Now I was getting no views on this video at first until Wacky Jackie 101, a real famous PUBG YouTuber, made a video about a looting guide. For some reason, YouTube realized my video was pretty similar to his and started recommending that people watch me after his video ended. Once people started coming to my channel and liking it and thumbs upping it, YouTube started recommending it even more on people's homepages. So I've gotten to sweet exponential growth, but along with that has come a lot of haters. I got all sorts of comments on that video. You're garbage. Get good. What a pussy strat. And you know what? It's true. It is a pussy strat, and I do need to get good. In fact, this channel is officially the PUBG Pussy Strats channel. It's for people who've got lives, jobs, wives, dogs, school, class, and you can't spend 12 hours a day playing PUBG. We're just mediocre guys trying to get a chicken dinner. Yeah, we're gonna camp. Yeah, we're gonna hide because we know we're not the best in gunfights. So since I'm not trying to go pro, I'm gonna make this channel all about strategically and tactically optimizing your gameplay to get a chicken dinner, even if you're not the best at gunfights. So in my last video, I talked about an early game, low risk, high reward strategy to get some good gear. In this video, I'm gonna discuss how to use pussy strats to increase your odds of getting the chicken dinner at the late game, when there's only maybe 10 people left. So let's start with some pussy math. Let's suppose you're a completely mediocre player like me, and let's assume that you have a 50% chance of winning any one-on-one firefight. So if you have two separate one-on-one firefights, you have a 50% chance of winning the first one and a 50% chance of winning the second one. That means you have a total of 25% chance of surviving those two firefights. If you have a third firefight that you only have 50% chance of winning, your overall odds of surviving all three are down to 12.5%. The more firefights you get into, the less odds you have of surviving, all else being equal. So the principle we use here is not zero interaction. You don't hide in a bush the entire game. The principle is selective interaction. You only choose to take the firefights where you have a much better than 50% chance because you got the drop on somebody, or you know where they are and they don't know where you are, and shooting won't reveal your position. And my highlights are going to include examples of me being a shitty shot, because I am a shitty shot. I play this game like a couple hours a day. Hopefully these strategies will help you win even despite being a shitty shot. So check out our placement here. We're using this principle of low interaction to pick a place where we're shielded from fire from multiple angles. From behind us, this hill protects our backsides, and it allows us to have a view of enemies coming in as the circle pushes people across the airfield. Finally, we're being forced to move by the circle. Now we gotta sprint for it, but once we get in, this astute commenter guessed correctly. I am definitely gonna take advantage of going prone. When you're a shit shot, you do not want to take every firefight, and going prone is one of the best ways to avoid being seen in the late game when everyone is within 100 to 150 meters. Now that's important because in early game, if someone's 300 yards away and you're laying prone in the grass won't render for them and they'll be able to see you easily. But in late game, the grass makes great cover. So here we've got to make a heroic Saving Private Ryan crawl to resurrect our buddy. I chose not to shoot at that guy right here because I knew even if I could kill him, it would draw attention to me from all the rest of the guys left in the game. So I let him pass, selectively chose not to engage, and instead decided to resurrect my buddy. Okay, so quickly, back to prone strats, pussy strats. It just made most sense to me being out here in the middle of the field. I knew if I stood up, somebody would see me out of their peripheral vision, and they would be able to kill me faster than I could kill them. I'm not Shroud. I can't win those firefights when somebody else has the drop on me. But laying prone and using a silenced weapon, that's something I can do and gives me the advantage over my enemy. So by this time you'll notice me and my buddy have split up. This is the point in the game where being able to have a crossfire to come at the enemy by two different angles is advantageous. And also, if one guy gets the drop on you, he's not going to kill both of you in one burst. He must be proning. A good counter strategy to other people using the same pussy prone strats that you use, when the circle gets really small, just start chucking grenades. In this case, my buddy could bring home the win with some good shooting. I'm throwing... Oh, I see him. Right here. Nice job. Chicken! Dinner! Booyah! Dude, Alex, you're so hot.
Dude, I know.
Why don't you have a helmet?
Why don't you have a helmet?
Because I wanna look hot, man.
I was wondering why I wasn't used to seeing your pink hair.
Oh, jeez. What if a grenade just goes lobbing up and kills all of us?
I would find that person and give him a high five. God, why is this circle taking so long? Yo, yeah.
Can I shoot this door?
No, don't. Pussy strat is when you just hide.
No!
Wait, someone's below us. What the fuck? Oh my god.
That was a bad timing.
That was really bad time.
They're throwing nades, they're throwing nades. And the last thing I'll say is the haters have a bit of a point that if you're a really bad shot and you never practice in spicy or feisty environments, once you do get into the late game, you're gonna completely whiff all your shots. No matter how good you are, you're gonna lose that very final battle, you know, 9 out of 10 times. So you still have to practice spicy matches. Spicy matches when you jump directly in the prison, on the school, or the hospital, or the military base.
I'm on fire.
Knock 2 outside, still one somewhere. Got him, they're all dead.
Yeah, look at that, bitches!
It's the smokes, dude.
Holy
the smokes
fuck.
put the fire out.
Yo, they did!